How we doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
How do you feel you're progressing as you're getting ready for the third preseason game and getting ready to open the season?
I think it's good. I mean, we got another. The good thing about this week is we play on Sunday, and so we're gonna get a full game plan week. So we're using this as a mock-up of how the season will be. So excited to see how that'll look, and where we're progressing and going forward.
Just reflecting on seeing you in the locker room after the game, is where you feeling like you want to get to going into the regular season to feel like you get some positive momentum?
Oh yeah, I mean, we started on the practice field. You know, the momentum starts on the practice field. Feel good where we're at. And obviously heading in the right direction. And I'm excited for the game. Obviously this week coming up, and it's going to be a big week for us. Not only because we got another game, but like the game prep and staying like that. So, I feel good.
For you personally?
Oh, I'm good. Yeah.
Throw to Taekwondo?
Yeah. Oh, today was good. I mean, made a great catch, and that was a good way to end, quote unquote, that part of training camp. Again, it's all about progression and finding ways to get better with these guys and get on the same page. And I think that we're doing that.
Jacoby, in July 26, Gerard said,
Oh, this year? Oh.
This year, you're the starting quarterback. This morning he said it's still a competition. He hadn't decided on the starting quarterback. How do you view that sort of door opening maybe? Or
Nah, man, I still treat myself as if I'm the starter.
What do you need to get ready to open the season?
I think we're still, we're building our identity, on the practice field, and I think we're doing a lot of things, the right way. Obviously, when you get towards game planning and to the season, all the stuff that you do in training camp, you kind of boil it down to what are we good at and what are we not good at. So we throw that out, and then you get a more condensed form of training camp, and then that's when the fun parts come in. It gets in, it's trying to attack the defense, knowing that they're trying to attack us, and in all different kind of ways. And so, I'm excited about how we're going to condense the plays on, say, like, hey, this is the plays that we're good at, and this is what we're going to master in.
Several players have said that they felt like, Drake turned a corner with Thursday night's game and kind of carried that through practice so far. Did you see that in him?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely progressing, doing a good job, he's picking it up and doing a good job. I mean, yeah.
What's that feeling like?
An odd dynamic where you're the experienced player, but when you're the third overall pick, there's an enthusiasm in the fan base and a curiosity in the media to say, well, when? And you're sitting there, in the chair.
I guess that's what keeps y'all a job, right? Is to keep creating that. But man, I can't worry about that. I just go out there and just do my job. And hey, I've been in this league long enough, and a lot of crazy things have happened in my career so far, and I wouldn't be shocked by anything. But at the same time, man, I'm enjoying this process and just put my best foot forward and just letting the chips fall where they lay.
And at the same time, trying to not, I would imagine, take things personal or ingest too much that comes from the outside about.
No, man, and that's what has kept me in this league so far, is not listening to the outside noise. If that was the case, I would have been done in this league a long time ago.
It seemed like a positive day overall for the offense. What was the difference? What changed?
Yeah, I mean, just ending training camp on the right note. It's all about, like Coach Mayo always talks about finishing. And today was an emphasis on that, obviously being like I said, last day of training, quote unquote, full training camp. And so I think the emphasis was just finishing today, and I think we did a good job of that, making some plays, and fighting through the I guess the monotony and that's the right word, right? Monotony. I said that. I pronounced that right. All right, perfect. Yeah. I used it right too, right? All right, good. So the of training camp, and obviously without the fans out here, you get a little lull a little bit, and I think we answered that bell, and I think we finished off on the right note. Oh, yeah.
With you personally, with the competition, how important was it for you to finish strong on
Oh yeah, every day I come out here, man, I'm trying to do my best. It don't matter if it was day 1 or day 39. I'm still going out there trying to do my best, and I don't really worry about the competition. I more so just worry about myself and then being a good teammate. So yeah.
You mentioned that throw to Taekwondo earlier. How important is it to have his speed as part of that receiver group?
Yeah, man. And the crazy thing is, it's like we're still learning it, and learning, his body movements and after pressure, or like from a DB and things like that. Still trying to figure out, how that speed looks, how fast can he pick up speed, and on that go ball today, it was just like one of those, just like let it fly, kind of like see how his speed, picks up, and It was one I thought that I threw a little too far, and he ended up going to get it. So like that's just something I can put in my memory bank. It's like, you always just get put in these certain situations, and you hope that you just keep building that memory bank of like learning guys. And I think that's what training camp and preseason is all about. Is just you get to bank reps with guys that in certain situations that don't come up very often. And so today was one of those chances. He's going against a really good DB. So I was very happy to see that.
Jacoby, to kind of add to that, with your deep passing, it feels from an outsider perspective like it has been kind of inconsistent this summer. So I'm wondering, how do you feel it's been from your perspective, and how much of it really is that chemistry where there's a lot of guys you're just not used to throwing to, and obviously different speeds?
Inconsistent. I wouldn't say that. It's just more so just banking more reps with different guys. And we wouldn't say we're a every down deep throwing team. So as many times as we get put in those situations to give guys opportunities down the field, and us being on the same page, because we're going to go back and watch that rep, and it's going to be a coaching point for not only the other quarterbacks but the other receivers on things that Taquan did good or what he could improve on or how I could throw the ball. So and that's what the thing is, just like how can we capitalize in, because like I said, we don't get those opportunities very many times. So when they do arrive, it's just like we got to find a way to hit it. So that's just banking reps, and I think it's been fine. I think that's your job to write the inconsistent part, but I wouldn't say, yeah.
Follow up on Tom Curran's question earlier about the dynamic with Drake. Just given your time in the league, you're viewed as the mentor in the situation. Is that something you're comfortable with, or still feel like you're growing into?
Comfortable, yeah. Mentor means being a good teammate. Yeah, I guess I'm the perfect person for that. That's how I look at it. But every day I'm learning. I'm growing in all the different roles. And trying to figure out how I can be a better teammate, better quarterback, better man, better all of that stuff. So and every player is different. Like I'm different to Drake, how I am to Joe, and to Zap, and to maybe Polk and Bacon and vice, like all the different players. So I think that's the cool part of being in my position. It's like you got to find a way to be a mentor to everybody, and it not just, I guess, the number 3 overall pick. It's just finding ways to do it to everybody, and yeah. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.